Hello everybody. It has been quite a long while. This is probably going to be painfully awkward as I relearn everything that I had learned earlier and now have lost as far as YouTube skills and talking to camera skills. So first of all, I want to address, yes, I've disappeared for quite a long time. I'm going to get more into that during this video. There's a lot of explaining I have to do. I've been busy, and I will touch on that in a second because I want to apologize for how bad I look. I have started a new area of my job, the part that I had been doing, which was doing school tours and then working in a store on site on a farm. Got closed down for the season, so right now I am transferred to the farmer's market part of that, which means like 12-hour days. Today is my day off, but the past 2 days I worked from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. and then I turned around and had to be back at the farm at 4 a.m. the next day. So I got like 4 hours of sleep, 24 hours of work. It's been fun. Those were my first 2 days, so it's been a new experience for me and I'm still trying to get in the swing of things. Thus I look like a mess. It's my day off and I don't care. I wanted to make a video and you guys get to deal with this. So while I explain why I have been gone for so long, which is a story in of itself, I am going to be making things with Sculpey clay. Now, if you don't know what Sculpey clay is, you have missed out, my friend. I grew up playing with Sculpey clay. It's an oven bake clay, so you can make whatever you want and then bake it and it stays like that forever. But I'm gonna try and make Bulbasaur. I've recently delved into the world of Pokemon because it lost its hype, so now I feel allowed to explore it without pressures of like being a fad, and I'm expected to know a lot, so I can explore that more openly. So I've been playing Pokemon Go a little bit and learning a little bit about the Pokemon, which has been fun. It's been fun. So today I'm going to make Bulbasaur. There's freaking cat hairs everywhere. And then I'm going to make it into a little charm, I think, so I need to go get the freaking wire that I forgot to freaking bring downstairs. I also covered my little surface. It's just a tub on top of a cooler, so hopefully you can see that. The back of the package said to
protect finished surfaces by using glass or metal surface, or use disposable foil or wax paper beneath the work.
So, to follow directions, we're using foil. So I got this thing to put in him to make him a charm, hopefully. I've already worked with Sculpey clay a little bit when I was a kid, and then a couple days ago I made the fox from the Little Prince movie on Netflix. It's one of my favorites. I tried to make a Bulbasaur already and was very unhappy with it, so I just squished it. So this is Bulbasaur color, hopefully the base. The thing about making Pokemon like 3D is that a lot of the pictures that you find online to base off are 2D, so you don't get a whole lot of like visual image of what your shape is supposed to look like just on one side. What I'm gonna do is look up a photo of Bulbasaur, and I'm gonna use this for his body, so hopefully he's gonna be fairly small and cute. I don't want to use this entire package of clay for just a Bulbasaur. Okay, so Sculpey clay is pretty cool because it gives you tools. You get 2 little purple tools. So you get a knife with like a little flat bit on the end, then this pokey bit, and this flat pokey bit. Good tools. So I don't know a whole lot about Pokemon. I've never watched anything. I'm just learning. I don't even know their names or what they evolve into, so I'm very new to this whole thing. Don't come after me for my lack of knowledge. Okay. Should I try and mold it out of one piece and like make all the pieces come out of that piece, or should I like do all the pieces separately and then make them stick together? While I try to start on this body shape for the Bulbasaur, I am going to explain a little bit about why I've disappeared for so long. So, a lot of you have followed me for a long time. My YouTube channel grew really fast for someone really new to the game. I think I did it for like a year and I had around 2,500 subscribers. And so that's a lot all at once. I think a lot of people who get to that point have been doing it for longer than I have, so have a little bit more experience and like get to learn a little bit more before having a community. Which, I mean, 2,500 is a pretty big community for something I didn't think I'd have any following doing. That created some circumstances that I was not necessarily prepared for. Like, creepy people. Like, I'm a pretty secure person. I've never been someone very easily influenced by the people around me. So, like, mean people don't get to me. If I cared, no. It's just not a way to live. So, I'm pretty secure, so that didn't get to me. The thing that I didn't know how to handle that happened were, I don't want to sound dramatic, but like predator type people after my siblings. So there was a grown man, and the farther I look into it, I think that he has some mental disabilities that make him somewhat obsessive over things, and I actually feel really sad for this person. It really, really scared me before knowing the circumstances. I very nearly went to the police over this because it was unreasonable. It was very much after content of my brother, my little brother, who was 12 at the time, and he's a grown man, and so that's not okay. He got a hold of my friends' Facebooks and would message them, and my fiance, he'd message him, and he even made a YouTube video about me. It was really, really very strange, and very concerning at the time, so I just took everything down and stopped doing it because I didn't know how to handle it. So while I figured out the best way to handle that, I just took everything down and stopped making content for obvious reasons. This was not something I was willing to take chances with, my family's safety. I just encourage everyone who is doing YouTube to be very, very careful when putting like your little siblings or any young people or minors in your videos, just because the world is a scary place and there's scary people out there. Do be very careful about sharing your location or where you live or where you work or anything like that. Just be safe. Like I said, it ended up not being as serious as I thought it was, but it still wasn't okay. Yeah, I'm still learning how to handle these types of things. It's going great. He looks like a mushroom. I don't know how to do this. I'm so confused. So maybe I can do like a stylized Pokemon? Like, it doesn't have to be exact, right? This is cute. Look at this freaking planter, yo. I don't even know which parts I was trying to make now. I'm so frustrated with this. Also, if you see me like T-Rexing a lot, I just painted my nails. And so I don't want to ruin them. Also, I don't think I looked at the camera for any of that explanation, so I'm sorry. I am working. I'm sweating. I have an idea. I will make a 2D Bulbasaur charm, so I don't even have to make them 3D. That's my only idea at this point. It's going so much better already. Yo, this is the right idea. It's going great. Because I have been gone a long time, there are some very exciting things that are happening in my life. I got engaged, which I think I said in my last video. Jack and I got engaged, and I'm very, very excited. We're gonna get married, I think, sometime in the next year, hopefully during the spring. Visa stuff is no freaking joke, man. It has been so involved. That's the thing, like, you don't know how hard it's gonna be until you're actually doing it. And it's freaking hard, man. In July, I sent out the first round of paperwork. Just the first round, which is the petition for a fiancé visa, which is basically permission for him to go get a visa. So that's my set of paperwork. 14 pages of paperwork, and there were like 17 pages of instructions. And like, they're so vague that you have to like check, like cross-reference a bunch of different websites to make sure you have the information that you need to send it in. There's very specific instructions on how to fill it in what order it needs to be in the package, and how to pay for it. Just the petition was $535 to submit. And even if it gets denied, they get to keep that money, so that's scary. That can take up to 6 months to approve. Once it gets approved, he is allowed to go get his visa, which is another like $300, and includes like medical exams and interviews in the embassy there in London. After that gets approved, his visa gets approved. He has like 90 days to come over here and get married. It's a very lengthy process, and it's not necessarily a fun one. It has been interesting to do it with a team of people who care. Like, my mom's been great, and Jack has been great about just helping me figure it out, and it's been an adventure. That's a fairly solid Bulbasaur shape. Fairly solid, right? Oh, can't see it. Yeah, we'll get there. If anyone would like to hear more about Jack and I and how we got engaged and things like that, I can do a video on that if you really want to. I'd rather do it with him because that would be special, but if that's something you guys want, let me know. If not, I won't bore anyone with it. I think it's sweet, but that's because it's personal to me. But if you're interested, let me know. No one took video, so I don't have any video of it actually happening. But I feel like this is too green for Bulbasaur's bulb. But just by a little bit. So just like a tiny bit of white. Because I'm going to paint his spots on. I need to get his, like, eyes and mouth and toenails. That's much better. That's a closer Bulbasaur bulb color. His head is very wide, let me just say. I don't think I made his head wide enough. As far as coming back to YouTube, I'd love to continue doing this when my schedule allows. The market, the farmer's market, I'll continue doing that. Until October, late October, and then November 1st I fly to England to be with Jack and his family for like a month. So I'm not sure how much time I'll have to make videos, but if you guys want me to stay and make videos, I'd very much enjoy that. I'd like to know what you guys want to see from me, because I'm taking this opportunity to kind of redo my channel the way I want to do, because a lot of my old content was just following YouTube norms and waves. So whatever was popular is what I did, and I've never been that person to follow the majority, and it was kind of exhausting and it wasn't fun for me anymore. The videos I loved doing and editing and just enjoyed watching back the most were ones I just made up, like the egg wash challenge, like the 100 layers of egg wash. That was one of my favorite videos to watch back because I came up with it and I had fun doing it, and I think that's obvious. So I kind of want to put my channel in a new direction. I don't know. I would love suggestions of what maybe you guys think would suit me or what you want to see from me. I know my reaction videos with my parents got a lot of views, and that's kind of what kicked off my channel. So if that's something you guys like, I can try and do more of that or do more of my reactions. Just let me know what you guys would like to see next. Yeah, my Bulbasaur is coming along. Look. He's pretty cute. Those little freaking toenails are going to take forever, I can tell you that for sure. Oh, one video idea I had, I don't know if my camera actually got this, but I am flying to England for a month in November. November 1st I fly and I get to stay with Jack's family for a month. I'm so excited. But I did have the idea to do like a what's it like a social experiment video of flying classy instead of like I normally do in sweatpants. You know those people you see in the airport that are like super classy and like fly in heels and pencil skirts and look like amazing? And then I'm over here with like my messy bun and sweatpants. Like, those people I assume are probably going to like business meetings or have short flights. My flight is not going to be short, it's going to be overnight. So that's a thing. But how many of you guys would be interested in that? Because I would find it very interesting of like, what are the perks of flying classy? Do you get treated different if you look like a classy, pretty businesswoman, like, who has money? Like, I don't know. I think that might be a fun experiment. But I kind of want to see what the hype is about, like, why people do it. I'm gonna sneeze again. Oh, and I knew I was gonna do this. I ruined my nail. I ruined him. See, I told you I should have painted on the eyes. What is that? He's also wet because I tried to smooth him out and he just looks really lumpy. What the heck is that eye? So my camera kept cutting out, so I just decided to finish the Bulbasaur and edit what I had and then make an outro a little bit later. So here we are. I did my best to paint his features on. He still looks real derpy if you ask me. He has a little thing up here to make him into a charm. I tried. His eyes are way too like buggy. They pop out of his head too much. But, you know, you live and learn. So, thanks for joining me. Sorry it was so long and rambly and I covered so many topics. I hopefully will continue to be able to make videos in my spare time, if that ever happens. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you all later. Goodbye. What? You're spiking the camera, man. I forgot how to do YouTube. This is gonna get that. So hello. It's just my puppy. Hello. Okay. So my nose is running. I'm dying.